Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. We're going to go ahead and continue off where we left off and talk to Vector for his companion chat. So, here we go.
Agent, we hope you don't mind, but we were wondering something. Do you have a family? Siblings, a wife, people to go home to after a mission?
Not much room for that in our line of work.
We suppose not. We're just trying to understand how anyone in this job keeps a tether to the real world. None of us can exist in isolation forever.
Ordinary life is easy to forget. That's why we have to remind one another.
Fair enough. Then we all share that responsibility. Thank you, Agent.
Goodness, he's just going to have all his in a row,
You
isn't
wanted
he?
to talk?
Yes. The suns are warmer here. Nothing that smells so green when the gamma bursts come. Even the song can rest. We must go. Auras mingle. Apologies, Agent. Emissaries from our nest. They stowed away aboard the ship and have accompanied us since we left Alderaan. They're becoming quite sociable.
There was something you wanted to discuss.
The Killiks of Alderaan know little of the galaxy, only what they absorb through joiners. Our journey teaches them a great deal, but there is something that intrigues us, intrigues the nest. The fate of our lost kin.
I've found colicoids, geonosians, other insectoids, but no Killiks off Alderaan.
We're not surprised. Alderaan has only a handful of nests, sleeping beneath the castle lands and awakening every few centuries. The other Killiks migrated off-world millennia ago. No one knows what became of them, or whether they survived. But the migration is a primal memory. We miss them.
If the Citadel has any record of Killik encounters, we can find out.
We appreciate that, Agent. It may help. We don't know if it's truly important to find them, but as Dawn Herald, we'll be watching.
Alright, and that was the last. Now we need to use our ship to get to Drummond Koss. And since it specifically says use your ship to travel to Drummond Koss, that's the only reason I am not directly transporting there, because I would assume there's going to be a scene here above the ship. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, but now that we actually use the ship to get here, we can go ahead and transport directly down to the planet. And then we'll warp to Imperial intelligence from there. Oh, we didn't accept this mission when we were here. I wonder why I didn't. I must have thought it was just another PvP terminal thing. So. And I'm not interested in Seeker Droid or Macro Binocular missions, so we're going to ignore those. But we'll go ahead and take care of this bombing mission. And by bombing, I mean disarming bombs, because someone has planted bombs throughout the plaza, apparently. But quick little detour, and then we'll be on our way to Imperial Intelligence. Oh, and actually I need to trade out Cleo for Dr. Loken. And give him his companion gift so we can get him started on what he needs to do.
Ready to work. How marvelous. How marvelous. Agent, you shouldn't have. Agent, you shouldn't have. A worthy decision.
He's quite picky.
A worthy decision. How marvelous. Agent, you shouldn't have.
Got him to level 4 so far.
Agent, you shouldn't have. Agent, you shouldn't have. Agent, you shouldn't have. A worthy decision. A worthy decision.
Alright, he's halfway there.
A worthy decision. Agent, you shouldn't have. Agent, you shouldn't have. Agent, you shouldn't have.
There's 6.
A worthy decision. Agent, you shouldn't have. Agent, you shouldn't have. Agent, you shouldn't have. A worthy decision.
7.
How marvelous. A worthy decision. Agent, you shouldn't have. A worthy decision.
8.
Agent, you shouldn't have. A worthy decision.
Alright, we got him to 9. Now dialogue choices are going to have to take care of the rest. And at least we managed to clean up our inventory quite a bit. Oh, I have to have the bombs before I can use that. Alright, that's 1 down. 3 more to go. Oh. Of course there'd be one on the monument. That's 2. There's 3. Now we just need to find the final one. And there you are. And now we just have to return to the bounty board. And then we will head off to Imperial Intelligence to go and find our personnel file. I thought this was going to be one of those rare moments where we needed to actually use the elevator, but nope.
Always go for the quick and silent kill. This concludes our business.
The dispatch from Cipher 4 is in. More Republic support on Manan.
Proceed with the operation. I'll hold on. Sir, I thought Lord Jadis had you on the front lines. What brings you to headquarters?
Go back to your terminal, Watcher 3.
I'll do that, sir.
Go. They'll be suspicious soon.
I don't know why it even had us come into the room to get anyone suspicious when the area that we needed to go into was outside of the main operation room. So honestly, I could have just gone straight here and not had to interact with anybody.
Security cameras, gas vents, lockdowns. Your personnel files are here, everything on your brainwashing. But you need to keep this secret.
I need a way to cut the power. Back out the monitors temporarily.
If you can find a power generator, you can sabotage security. You'll have a window in which to access the files unseen, but it won't last.
Watcher 3. Cipher 9, are you down there? We're reading a power failure. The exit's sealed automatically. Android safeguards are coming online. They'll fire at anything. Stay put until we get the backup system on.
He can't see you. Slice the system while you can.
We're going to go ahead and switch back to Cleo since he is so high, and the dialogue choices should take the rest of it. After all, my health doesn't go down nearly as badly with her.
Hey.
Our reserves low. Access denied due to security lockdown.
Search records. Keyword cross-reference. Cipher 9. Watcher X. Killick joining. SLV-16 serum.
Searching. One record found. Displaying abstract. Security Directive 101-3A. I hereby approve the application of Castellan restraints to designate Cipher 9. Despite his effectiveness, certain Lords of the Sith have expressed concern over his confrontation with Darth Jadus. Although his choice of allegiance was laudable, no Cipher agent should ever threaten a Dark Council member. This safeguard will allow anyone with the keyword to shut down and reprogram Cipher 9's mind. He will be no danger to the Sith or the Empire. Security override. Terminal shutting down.
Takes care of the bonus to destroy the archive droids.
Our reserves low. Access denied due to security lockdown.
Search records. Keyword Castellan restraints and reversal.
One record found. Displaying abstract.
In most subjects, implementation takes between 3 and 30 days as the IX serum circulates and rewires the brain. Once the serum is fully absorbed, the subject is primed. We apply a keyword, basic commands, and wipe his memory. No way to reverse the treatment has been developed. Theoretically, one could repeat the cycle and apply a new keyword. However, physical side effects of repeated IX serum usage could prove inhibiting. I strongly advise against it.
Security override. Terminal shutting down.
So the only way to reverse the brainwashing is to potentially cause myself further damage. Gotta love Imperial science.
Power reserves low. Access denied due to security lockdown.
Search records. Keyword IX serum.
Downloading chemical schematic. Displaying addendum.
We will be unable to formulate new doses of IX serum until our supply of Dynarium-6 is replenished. Recommend additional forces to Republic-occupied world of Quesh immediately, as the planet's chemical mines remain our only source.
Security override. Terminal shutting down.
Guess we know where we're
You
headed
did your
to
job
next.
well. Became the Hand of Jadis, so they were afraid. Stole your free will. With the IX serum, you can get it back.
The Dark Council used intelligence to control me. They knew I was a threat as Jadis's hand.
You must be proud.
This is Watcher 3 to Cipher 9. We've restored power. Please proceed to the exit.
I should have known. Even though the lockdown's been lifted, they're still gonna attack me. Come on, elevator.
Cipher, I'm so sorry. Must have been a power surge. Probably lightning. You're alright?
Did the whole Citadel go dark? Or just the archives?
Archives plus a few secondary systems. No harm done. We do need to hold you until this is cleared up. Nothing personal, but you were down there unmonitored. And, you know.
I am the Hand of Jadis, and you will not delay my mission.
That's... yes, sir. I understand. You may proceed.
One of these days, I swear I'll shoot my way out of here.
Not so long as telling them we are the Hand of Jadis and getting out without having to worry about it is a viable option. Now let's waste no time and get off this world. And head to Quesh.
Greetings, Master. I cleaned the vessel from stem to stern in your absence.
This is Quesh Control to intelligence vessel. Your docking permit is approved, but your arrival is unscheduled. Please state your purpose.
This is Cipher 9 to Quesh Control. I'm here to review the security of your chemical storage units. I expect your cooperation.
Apologies, Cipher 9. I'll inform Administrator Croyas. He oversees shipments from the chem mines.
This is a surprise inspection, Quesh Control. Informing anyone would defeat the purpose.
Understood. Stay safe, sir. Republic forces are close to the base and we can't guarantee protection. Quesh Control out.
Find the chemicals. Make the serum. You will be free again.
Free is a relative term. Is anyone ever truly free? And we'll grab the planetary storyline while we're here.
Here for inoculation. You'll need form 1423/D. And, oh, excuse me. My apologies, sir. Your clearance doesn't require paperwork. I take it you're here to fight in the Quesh War?
Just point me towards the battle.
This planet generally doesn't inspire excitement. Quesh is highly toxic, poisoned by the resource the Republic's mining. You'll need a protective injection just to survive.
Always with the injections.
There we go. That treatment will protect you for the time being.
I have business on Quesh.
You're good to go. The effects will wear off, but you can get another injection planetside. You're cleared. Talk to Moff Drayson if you want to fight. He's in charge of the Empire's war effort.
And failing miserably at it if he hasn't conquered this place yet, considering how tiny the planet actually is, as you'll see when we get it there. See, we just have this stretch, that's it.
I can see why no one's heard of this place. I think my eyes are burning.
Come on, elevator. One on one side, one on the other, so we'll just go with the first one that we get to, which it looks like the Imperial garrison is closest, so.
The Empire can't afford another loss, Major. We must crush the Republic immediately.
They've been on Quesh for years. We can't destroy their entire mining operation overnight.
Gentlemen, we have company.
Kinda can.
I am Moff Drayson, head of Quesh Imperial forces. You're here to join our war against the Republic?
I can't pass up the Empire's favorite pastime.
The Imperial military has the situation well in hand. We don't need intelligence down here playing games.
Your manners need polish, Major.
Enough. Save it for the Republic. They're responsible for our assignment to this toxic rock. The Republic went digging and found the source of this planet's poison.
The miners call it Quesh venom. Lies just below the planet's surface.
We distill the stuff into Quell, a lethal poison. But the Republic knows how to refine it into high-grade adrenals.
They've been processing the toxins into adrenals for years, with hot help, no less. We've come to conquer their operation and claim Quesh's venom for the Empire.
Carve their defeat into Quesh.
My goal, exactly. Their ruin must be cataclysmic.
Push them enough on Quesh, and the Republic will be provoked into open warfare across the galaxy.
Once they violate the Treaty of Coruscant, the Empire can strike without risking neutral worlds joining in. We must rile their temper.
I have a talent for rousing the Republic's fury.
I can't wait to see you test their restraint. First, we strike the Republic's venom mines.
The venom produces noxious gas. That's why Quesh is so lovely. It's most lethal in the mines, so the Republic installed specialized filters.
Destroy those filters, release the poisonous gas, and the Republic will have to flee the mines.
They'll declare the mines a disaster site when I'm finished.
Take out every weapon emplacement you can, then get inside and destroy the filtration units. Don't stop until the mines are choked with poison.
Seems simple enough.
The canisters were damaged. The Bosphoridian gas will eat both flesh and circuits. You understand, my toy? Yes. Now clean it up and incinerate the bodies. They're contaminated now.
Administrator Croyas, I'm here to inspect your security. I'll need full access and samples of these chemicals.
I see. I wish you'd given me a few days' notice. This is a very delicate operation.
Imperial intelligence doesn't work at your convenience.
That is quite clear to me. 07, fetch! Now! You'll have your samples presently. Unfortunately, I'm out of Dynalium 6. The Republic seized that chem mine some time ago, and their transports are under guard.
Your only job is to supply the Empire with chemicals. And you can't even do that.
Blame your muff. Or pay a visit to Chem Mine Belton yourself. I've done my best to sate your people's appetites for hallucinogenic tea, mind eaters, or what have you. I think you'd appreciate it.
He's the chemical supplier. He helped them change you. Are you going to let him go unpunished?
Operative?
You have no idea the damage you've done.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
One blaster shot, spilled chemicals, an explosion. No evidence of murder. Make him pay if you like.
Please. My relationship with intelligence has profited us all.
I could do much worse to you. Consider this a mercy.
Sure hope you're planning to explain this someday.
Someday, maybe. And grab this side mission. Planting explosives at various checkpoints. That's the first. Here's the second. Now we just have to deal with the third. Side mission Breaker is finished. I really have to watch my aim today. I keep getting people involved, but I don't mean to. Now we just have to retrieve the surveillance camera equipment. But first we're going to stop over and go to the Unibor Venom mine. for the toxic clash. Today's video will be not quite as long as yesterday's, I don't think, but along the same lines, because this is a short planet, so I'm hoping to be able to finish it all in one session. We are supposed to take out the weapon emplacements, so... There are 6 of them. One filtration unit down. I'm only really concerned about the weapon emplacements, so I really don't need to fight any of the soldiers that aren't around weapon emplacements or guarding one of these filtration panels. Provided they don't interfere. If they sense me in an attack, then it's a different story. That's half the emplacements down. Hopefully I haven't missed any along the way. It's 5 of the weapon emplacements.
The whole mining crew here for protection. Now the gas is leaking in and poisoning us.
Now we need to go and speak with the miners for a bonus. Disclaimer, remember that this is a dark side playthrough, so what is about to happen may not necessarily be what I would normally choose.
Let us out. We're trapped and... Wait. You're with the Empire.
You sound a little scared.
What do you expect? We don't have much time. Open the door. We don't care about the Republic. We just want out.
When you breathe your last gasp of Quesh venom fumes, remember the Republic put you here.
Fine. Leave us. I won't waste my last words begging.
Still haven't found that last weapon emplacement yet. There it is. With that, we're at level 54. Now we just need to override the ventilation system and escape the mine. And as you can see, the reason why I'm not quick traveling out is because I can't. It's part of the story to actually escape the mine, not warp out of it. Oh, those droids. And now we're supposed to return to Moff Drayson. First, however, we are going to go and retrieve the surveillance equipment. That takes care of the Republic Walker Squad. Oops.
Taking it with pride in the combat hunt, if nothing else. My exactly. If the Republic were to distribute this to their local forces, they'd have an army of sources at their disposal. I don't see us capturing millions through conventional assault. The army would be most appreciated if you would likewise form their forces. You'll find that this exchange nearby. It's a Republic resources in disguise as what others. So it'll be better protected than it appears.
Aren't they always?
The explosives have been placed and the walker convoy destroyed.
Excuse me? Who is this? What happened to you?
I'm a secretary, but that's not common knowledge in HHC way.
I know how come this was taking out our back course as our business. We owe you more thanks for taking on this job. But thank you.
Alright, now we'll warp back to Drayson. Since it is just this long path here on Quesh, warping back and forth is going to be a common point because it lines up the objectives somewhat anyway.
Mines are poisoned, the Republic's running scared.
Excellent work. You also did a fine job raising their increases. My forces will have no trouble trying to keep your scraps. Our next move is to hit the Republic again. Hard. Send him in, quickly. Grad is a leader of the Hut Cartel. He keeps repulsive sometimes, but he's proven a valuable ally.
I'm not sure that's smart.
Don't worry. Grad is dependable.
He's here to make amends for the three families. Abandoned venom sniffing.
They violated the cartel's neutrality to help the Republic's mining operation, Quesh.
Such a favoritism deeply upset the Empire. The cartel claimed Indians to dispose of the three families.
With the road huts isolated, all that's left is killing and murder.
But first, we must sever their source of income. The Republic's adrenal factories. Only then can we destroy the three families. Rad, you finally graced us with your presence. Let me introduce the Empire's greatest weapon on Quesh.
It's a pleasure, Greg. Imperial intelligence will be glad to hear of your cooperation.
The three families will be vulnerable until you sever their income. Are you ready to kill these Jedi and cripple the Republic's adrenal production?
Trigger enough, I can handle it.
Don't discount the Republic's strength. They are far more familiar with Quesh. Bragg, have your army hold the factories. Don't allow the Republic a second rest. Down the Jedi defense. Then either destroy the adrenal production lines or kill the self-help scientists operating them.
The scientists chose the wrong day to show up for work.
If that's your choice, just don't return until those factories are ground to a halt.
Yes, because you're the one in charge here. And we reached another dark side level. It's very old equipment. Alright, so go ahead and warp to the Imperial base further out because it'll save some time, and then we'll head towards our objectives. I do believe there is one more part to the planetary storyline, and I'm not sure about our normal quest. So again, hopefully we can finish all of this in this one video. If not, there'll just be a little bit left before we head to the next planet. Just getting everyone involved today. I should have just stealthed my way through. Oh well. Alright, and we just have to turn those in, but we are not worried about that right now. We're continuing on towards our other objectives. Alright, just 2 more scientists and then the head scientist. Which I do believe we will find in the lower level. Great, and with that we can now report back to Moff Drayson.
just spoke with Bragg. He said you shut down the factories and the fight's under control. Well done. Without agreements or their questionable supply, the Republic is finally vulnerable. We must hit the three families with everything we have.
Slay the Huts, slime. Their secrets die with them. The Republic can't process Quesh venom.
And they'll be pushed to the brink of galactic war. All we must do is kill the leaders of the three families.
Huts make easy targets.
No one is better equipped for the job. We'll prepare for your operation immediately. Colonel, wake forth of the hut from whatever dreamy bag of haze he's drowning in.
Remember, Porthos, a useless heart is a dead heart. I could use some shut-eye before slaughtering your friends.
We'll take your recommendation under advisement, Porthos. Use your adrenals. When you awake, you'll be the only surviving member of the three families. You heard that, fool. Either fight through the front or take Porthos' adrenals and be smuggled. Your choice.
The hut can keep its concoctions. I'd rather fight on my feet.
Porthos gave us schematics on the Palace's security. You'll need these EMP charges to scramble the generator shielding the main door.
Excellent. Once you're inside, kill the leaders of the three families, Porthos too. Then upload their data in a Quesh venom processor to me.
Time to go win another planet for the Empire. And on the way, take care of our actual objective. So let's go ahead and warp to the other Imperial way station, so we can get there a little faster, and we'll turn in the adrenal appropriation quest.
Exactly what you offering me? Yes, here, my command entire recreational spending allocation. Please excuse me, I should really see security.
Security. It's always ones like that that ended up in command positions somehow. But anyway, I digress, and we're on our way. We'll go dilute the Demalium 6 canisters first, and then go about slaughtering the huts. us being stealthy won't really matter, considering most of these crates are guarded. Now we just need to combine the chemicals, and of course to do that we have to actually enter the facility.
Can you feel it? Serum begins its work, bonding to spinal fluid, retracing neural pathways. Painful. Effective.
I'm not worried about the symptoms. I want my mind back.
The serum's course is unpredictable and it will take time, but you will be free from the brainwashing. For now, the SIS is waiting. They won't recognize your chance to escape when it comes, but I will.
That's so reassuring. Alright, and that is the end of our storyline on this planet. Now we just need to complete the planet's storyline. So, let's go deal with the 3 families and then we'll be done with this planet. This one was nice and short. Because technically it's not considered a story world, just an offside story world. I mean, everyone has to come here for one reason or another, so it's technically still a storyline planet, but it is a side trip story, if that makes sense. Come on, I know you can get up that damn hill. There we go. Oh, looks like someone's been here already. Oh boy. Well, with luck we won't have to worry about it. Unless they just blew that reactor, in which case I'm gonna have to wait for it to come back up. Looks like it didn't matter, thankfully. So now let's go scramble the next one. Now we just need to go deactivate the throne room's force field. Republic forces.
Calm down. The three families must remain united. You're vital to the Republic's mission.
You're ruining the show, Jedi. Let's place bets and watch this play out.
Silence, Jedi. If you value your power, bring me the Imperial cruiser.
Maybe it's time to resort to violence.
one deep-fried hut coming up.
I'm here to kill you. Time's up. You're dead. Placing. I'm patched into the hut's mainframe.
This is it. Everything the three families knew about processing Quesh development. We can erase the Republic's head start in minutes.
That's good news.
The Empire owes you much. Thanks to you, the Republic is quickly losing control of Quesh. I see you've killed Jules, outstanding. I wish there was time to celebrate, but our fight's not over yet. We have a hut on the loose. Roller, the last leader of the three families. He escaped before the assault. As if losing that hut slime wasn't enough, we had a new problem. A powerful Jedi master named Imperial just landed on Quesh.
I'll eliminate any threat to the Empire.
I was hoping you'd jump at their throats. Master Fall's hiding out in the Roller hut. They're in the central Quesh land processing plant. Tear that plant apart. Kill the Jedi and his hut friend.
I was planning on it. If I recall correctly, it's not far from here, so that's why I'm not warping anywhere. We'll leave the palace and then head over where we're supposed to go. Oh, that would have been the wrong way.
That security is for a blasted plane. Doesn't make sense.
Problems, Sergeant?
Oh, Agent. Yes, I'm afraid I've run into experiencing an unusual amount of opposition in my current assignment. I'm charged with organizing raids against the Republic's mining efforts. We strike targets of opportunity to slow their progress and drive them to retaliate. They've recently constructed a large crane that I thought would make the perfect target. I sent a team, but security was triple the expected strength. The soldiers were slaughtered.
You should have gathered more intelligence, Sergeant.
I had thought my reconnaissance was thorough, but that was clearly not the case. A mistake I won't repeat. Clearly, the crane is a very important part of the Republic's operations, far more than we first suspected. The crane needs to be destroyed and the Republic punished. But I just don't have the manpower to go up against so much security.
I'll handle it.
That's very generous of you. Thank you. You'll find the crane at these coordinates. Good hunting.
Deal with the crane first, and then we'll go deal with the Jedi. Now we just need to get to a safe place to detonate the charges. How would you get up there? Seriously. And walking away like the star of an old action movie during the explosive scene. Right, we'll report back into the sergeant after we take care of the Jedi.
Quiet broker. We're not alone. So, intelligence is now interested in Quesh. Whatever you're trying, this planet will always be the Republic's.
Valiant last words for a doomed Jedi. How you done?
Just try to defeat me.
True Jedi need only the Force.
Watch your step, Jedi.
Have a nice toxic bath.
Nice try, Rover, but you're not weaseling out of this.
Now we just have to report back to Drayson, but first we'll head to the Sergeant and turn in his side quest. Then we'll be able to head for the ship and finish off the Quesh storyline, and then when we resume in the next installment, we'll be on a new planet.
Crane has been destroyed, Sergeant.
So I've heard. I've been listening in on the Republic's comm channels. They're furious at the loss. You must have done some serious damage.
I'm very good at my work.
It seems the Crane was intended to build a powerful shield generator that would have made attacks on the Republic's operation impossible. I shall begin scouting for further targets. Thank you for your help. Without you, our entire mission here might have been dragged to a halt.
The Jedi and his heart are dead.
Excellent. The Republic will be furious. You have my thanks, and that of my council. We'd still be fighting over Quesh's mines if not for your help.
I'm very good at my work.
I couldn't agree more. That is why Quesh still needs you.
The Republic's still fighting. Help us pile up enough bodies here, they'll retaliate on other planets, then we'll have our war.
But first, enjoy your victory. Quesh will soon be ours, and the Republic grows more furious by the day.
And there is a secondary Quesh storyline, but not worried about it. As far as the story is concerned, this planet now belongs to the Empire, and that is good enough.
Codename Stanford to codename Leggett. We've been waiting for your all clear. Everything alright?
It takes time to shore up relationships inside the Empire. I can't be constantly answering to you.
I've done undercover jobs, Leggett. 3 months as a collaborator in the Ryloth slave pits. It's rough. Master Koth has another mission for you. He wants you heading to the Hoth system as soon as possible. Contact him once you arrive. Saber out.
Alright, and with that we are on our way to Hoth, but first we have some companions to talk to.
You wanted to talk?
Hey, you're looking nice. Can we do this a little later? I've got something going on.
Let me know when you're free.
Leo, why don't we go back to my place? It's a lot warmer than... Oh.
Get out of here, Devin.
It's Dibbin.
Out.
No need to hurry out. It's good to meet you, Dibbin.
You too. Look, she said it was her ship. I don't want to cause problems, so I'll just go.
Sorry, he's just a guy. I think he's a dog walker or something. I found him the other night. We had a few drinks and I brought him here. Not a big deal, okay?
You can do what you want to do, Imperial.
I will. I like running with you, but I don't owe you anything.
That was weird. She got mad over that dialogue choice.
Hey, can we do this?
Let me know.
Get out.
Who is this man and why is he on my ship?
And take your shirt with you. Sorry, he's just a guy. I think he's a dog walker.
If it's not a big deal, you could have been up front.
Sorry, I didn't want you to know. Figured you'd get all possessive like we bonded for life. If you've got a problem, deal with it. I don't owe you anything.
I never said you owed me. I don't think I suggested it.
So what then? You're just gonna stand there? This is stupid, Agent. I'm gonna have a shower.
Okay, that didn't go well
You
either.
wanted to talk. Congratulations. You went home with the wrong girl. And now you're in a bad place.
I swear I don't want trouble. I'm gonna go. You can keep my clothes.
Sorry, he's just a guy.
You're seeing other men behind my back.
More than one. Because if I did it in front of you, I knew you'd get like this. If you've got a problem, deal with it. I don't owe you anything.
You may not owe me, but I thought there was something between us. You seem to be saying there's not.
That's not what I said. And don't get all mopey. Look, I've got a headache and I need a shower. We can talk later or something.
Okay, that one was neutral, so we'll go with it.
We've been dreaming lately. Great Spit Creek vessels weep with you above the castle lands. Their engines scorch the air. Dart ship swarms shade the sky, humming a song of farewell. We remember the great migration, when the lost nests departed Alderaan.
What was the point of the migration? Why did so many Killiks leave?
That we don't remember. Resources, perhaps. But there's something else. In our dream, there is a mosaic that mirrors the stars and shows us the lost one's destination. We request leave for a pilgrimage, Agent, to follow the first steps of the migrant Killiks.
I don't see any harm in that.
It's been millennia since the migration, and we doubt we'll see more than dust or petrified shells. Still, the journey honors our kin. We're already packed.
We've spent a lot of time and money on you. You'll need a bodyguard to keep you out of trouble.
We are Dawn Herald. We have some ability to defend ourselves.
So you made it back from your pilgrimage.
Our journey is over. We saw strange worlds, and the mark was set in stone, and frozen lakes of steaming colors, but no Killiks. The colony found planets that suited them, but none that could support them. They divided into 1,000 nests, each going its own way, to 100 different stars.
I know this isn't the end you were hoping for.
We forged a connection to the lost colony. Even if we didn't find it, this means a great deal. In any event, we're sorry. What? There is a scent here.
You're not giving up already. We apologize for surprising you, but it took time for us to become aware of your presence. More to find you. But we welcome you nonetheless. We are Dizana of the Lesai Nest.
Maybe you should translate this.
Dizana of Lese. We are Victor Hillis, Dawn Herald of Oroboro.
Oroboro? We barely recognize the scent. We thought we'd lost the nests of Alderaan until you followed. Our fleet ship pursued you here. The colony still exists, spun across the stars. Our nests still kin. 1 trillion and more Killiks will dance and sing tonight.
She seems to like you, Vector.
She is a joiner, Agent. It's how we are.
Our emissaries are not far from your own. Let them touch and bring knowledge.
Yes, the Lacey shall rejoice. She offers dancing and Membrosia the chance to walk the tunnels of the Synapse Cone.
The Dawn Herald must come with us. As his partner, you may accompany and share in our joy.
I'd love to see a Killik celebration either way.
Don't worry. We'll be out before the pheromones bond to your system.
The Membrosia runs in golden thirst.
You're doing well. Accompany the joiners if you wish. Morning comes soon. We're impressed. You held up well. More to the point, you brought together the fragments of an ancient people. We can't fully express our gratitude. We hear the singing of 1,000 nests, and are at peace.
Glad you're in high spirits. Call it a day then.
Agreed, Agent.
Alright, and now to Dr. Loken. And hopefully the dialogue will get him to the 10th level.
Cypher, join us. Vector and I were just discussing Moff Letshara.
We've never met her, of course.
Quite fortunate there. But Vector did know her husband, a fine Bajaric player and a scribe of the Ilfmar gambit.
We apparently share the Doctor's taste in theatre.
I didn't know you were interested in theatre.
Think of it as a testing ground for human nature, much like the game of Dejarik.
We can finish this later, Doctor.
Your crew members are delightful people. For instance, did you know Mistress Kaleo is fluent in Talish profanities? A rare and admirable skill. I wonder how you manage them. Leadership is such a delicate thing.
You sound like you've thought about this.
I confess it had crossed my mind. A dead or alienated colleague is a resource lost, and in our business, it's a small step from being disliked to being blacklisted.
Alienate enough people and you find yourself running unauthorized missions on a dead planet.
Quite. I could tell you stories. But I'm afraid I have to attend to my data analysis program. Another time, Cypher.
Not quite enough, but it was a step. Alright, so we'll transport to Hoth, get the opening scene out of the way, and then we'll conclude for the day. This video actually did end up being as long as yesterday's, but we got a lot done, so it balances out. I'm not a fan of Hoth, it's one of my least favorite planets on here.
Good name, Legate to Base Command. Come in, Base Command.
Base Command receiving, right? Don't be surprised if I cut out. The whole Hoth system is murder on the comms. Not so good for people either.
I'll keep the signal clear. What's my mission?
Hoth's a frozen rock, not worth much on its own. But years back, it saw one of the war's biggest battles. Hundreds of ships got dragged into the atmosphere, making sort of a starship graveyard for the best girls in the fleet. You're going to bring one home.
There's going to be a catch.
It's a war zone down there. Republic salvage operations, Imperial saboteurs, and the White Maw. A few thousand pirates who want the scrap for themselves. Plus, the Starbreeze is a moon-type shuttle. Slip of a thing. Haven't been able to locate her in the wreckage. Our only lead is inside the Imperial Army.
That explains why you needed a defector.
We have reports that Lyak Davos, an Imperial admiral who fought in the Battle of Hoth, is assembling an expedition to the Starship Graveyard. He's after a long list of salvage, the Starbreeze included. Join Admiral Davos and get that shuttle to us instead.
You'll have the ship before the Admiral knows it's gone.
Codename Hunter will contact you from the field. He's en route to Hoth now. In the meantime, talk to Admiral Davos' search and recovery men at the Imperial base and get the Starbreeze back. You have no idea how important she is.
Alright, and that is where we will conclude for today. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our future uploads. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel. Don't forget to join us over at the Gremory Channel 2, twitch.tv/Gremory Channel 2. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.